Fala galera, bem-vindos ao canal com mais um vídeo. Tempo que eu de volta com vocês com mais um. Dune não, vai que nem toma aqui. Vocês estão vendo aí de volta a... E é o seguinte, eu vou tentar fazer esse da tecnologia clandestina. Eu só preciso chegar primeiro na base de aqui antes do...
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Daqui a pouco isso aqui fecha. Isso aí, vamos.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Where do you want to go? Well, the Harkonnens love their... Oh, all right. Doctor's on the roof. Let's get out of here.
Então tem que... Estamos indo para Vila Arco para completar a jornada dos Fremen. Certo? E eu tenho recompensa para pegar que eu não peguei. Eu vou pegar quando chegar na minha base. Entra na Vila Arco. Tem que vir aqui. Vamos tentar explorar tudo.
We don't trade with the tradie scum or their sympathizers.
Welcome, stranger. If you come seeking treatment, I have all manner of locally sourced natural remedies for whatever ails you. What is there to tell? I am a simple herbalist, plying my trade in a troubled world. Well, whoever told you that is mistaken. While I do offer healing services, they are of a simple naturopathic. Welcome, stranger. Do not underestimate the potency of ground Zithrakian antlion eggs. An amount no greater than the head of a pin can instigate the regeneration of necrotized tissue at the cellular level. On more primitive worlds, they believe it is magic.
You are not recognized by the Landsraad. Come back if your fortune changes.
Tá, vamos botar assim, eu não posso negociar com eles.
Greetings, stranger. What can I do for you? From our homeworld of Drem, House Spinnet produces the finest assassins deployed throughout the Imperium. For a price. That sounds like an Atreides sentiment. We cleave to the laws of Conley. We perfected the precepts of a war of assassins. Following these rules costs far less lives than open. Our precise discipline in the art of death actually saves lives across the Imperium. The math does not lie. That is why we've come to Arrakis. Why we lobbied among the Landsraad for the...
Tá, isso aqui é meio que... Consulado Imperial. Tem nada aqui.
Welcome, fellow citizen. How is... You're back. I'm afraid that's a matter you would have to take up with the Imperial Bailiff Authority. In most cases, you would simply be given additional time to pay, at the end of which you would pay, or be remanded to a local debtor's prison until your outstanding balance was settled. Unfortunately, that second outcome mostly equates to the death penalty, or so I'm told. Apparently, the pox is rife within the dungeons, and one is not expected to survive very long. So pay those taxes.
Welcome, stranger. What business have you with House Alexan?
Tá, a gente tá perto de onde que a gente tem que ir.
That is Antares bat!
Вузки отпрежкай ваш дом. You are not the lion, but that is his beast.
Let's make this quick. I have a transport due any time now. Demo, Azat, and whoever you are, get out. And you. I don't know you. And that's a problem because it's my job to know everyone around here. Even the degenerate smuggler I declined to name Asmara Effendi. Of course I know that rogue. It's my job to know, and I'm good at my job. But then you come along to make me look bad in front of my superior. You were sighted fleeing the scene of a terrible crash. A prison transport, as I understand it, carrying work crews bound for Neo-Carthage. But here's the strange thing. We recovered the crew and passenger manifests. And what do you think we found? All hands were accounted for. 87 names, 87 bodies. Which brings us back to our central mystery. You. Who are you? How did you come to be on that shuttle? But most importantly, how are you known to the Fremen outlaw Zantara?
Avdo Prejt Kiva.
The Sardaukar say he helped you, and only you.
Spado Has.
It's a shame we've not the time to dig deeper. I'm sure you would have much to share given the proper incentive. But alas, my expertise is required elsewhere. And while the Sardaukar are many things, jailers, they are not. So then, you may take your secrets to the grave. We will find and kill your Fremen confederate in any event.
No slight to you, Tors. I just thought that this interrogation might benefit from my visage.
Quem que é esse cara? Tá louco.
Do you see, Sub-Prefect? Hypnoligation. This prisoner was deliberately layered with a compulsion, and my face is the trigger. Enough of this. So a mystery within a mystery. Who did this to our prisoner and why? And what does it have to do with Zantara the Lion? Bring them.
Fascinating. Your compulsion is designed to react only to the sight of my real face. This projection allows us to talk face to face, so to speak. I am Count Hazimir Fenring. I serve the Emperor as observer and confidant, and I keep his Sardaukar from getting too far off the leash. You've heard the expression, the spice must flow. I am the man who ensures that it continues to do so. So, having established who I am, we turn to you. An escaped prisoner, a survivor. But every person carries their past with them. Who are you? Perhaps. The Imperium is served by thousands of minor houses. None of them are particularly noteworthy. What is noteworthy is this sequence of events. A crashed prison transport. An escaped prisoner rescued by the outlaw Zantara. Finally, an insidious form of compulsion that forces the subject to kill themselves rather than be subject to my presence. It's almost flattering. Do you remember who gave you this compulsion? Do you know how it came to be?
Agora que é o momento da verdade. A gente conta ou não conta? Eu vou contar. Quero saber.
That's remarkable.
Não tô
You
nem.
survived the Bene Gesserit test for humanity. There are very few who can boast of that. And then Zantara rescues you from the wreckage of the ship. Why you? What is your association with him? Truth be told, I am less interested in the outlaw. The Sardaukar want his head, but my interests rarely align with those of the Imperial Legion. No, I am mostly interested in whoever did this to you, and whether there is a way we can help each other. Exactly. You have been a victim of nefarious circumstance, and yet it is clear that you are a singularly resourceful individual. A survivor. I can use someone like you. Someone who can survive in difficult situations. And in return, I promise you answers. For now, do nothing. Enjoy your freedom. But when you are ready, make your way to Hanevar's bar in Harko village. Find my contact.
Não, não é esse gesto complexo com a mão. Ele é uma comunicação que eles fazem.
Be discreet. The ones who did this to you are powerful and subtle. I cannot protect you from their compulsion. We've spoken long enough. I will have the guards return your weapons and put you out in the street. I will keep my agent apprised of what I learn. I leave you with this. Do not waste sorrow over the aristocracy of misfortune. You have your life to live.
Tá. Então a gente foi libertado. E temos tudo.
I've been waiting for you.
Vamos entrar.
No, not Fremen. Don't let them get inside your head, off-worlder. I'm Imperium born and bred, just like you. The Sardaukar let you go. Either you told them something valuable enough to buy your freedom, or you've been working for them all along. Which is it?
Eu lembrei de contar, foi interrogado quando Fene, contei tudo que eu sabia, ele me pediu para trabalhar para ele.
Work for him. Why? This compulsion. Fenring seems unusually interested in you. I warn you, off-worlder, he's a dangerous man. He's one of the best duelists in the Imperium, but he is the Emperor's right hand. A man who works from the shadows. Whoever gave you this compulsion must not want their secrets or knowledge of your mission to fall into his hands. Do nothing, off-worlder. Carry on exactly as Fenring has asked. He's almost certainly watching you. Your best hope is to do as he bids. Meet his contact. Carry out their assignments. Pay attention. Anything Fenring asks you to do will serve a double purpose. Plans within plans. I'll do what I always do, off-worlder. Make sure you don't get killed.
coisa, então onde que a gente tá?
Come in, Pawindar. Come in. State your purpose before my fricassee grows cold. One would think that in an imperium of 1,000,000 worlds, some culinary aptitude would have developed somewhere. What I wouldn't give for a proper bowl of Klavna Gar, or even a plate of Borks, steaming, rare, and glowing like the fires of Auralu. What is it you wanted again? State your business or be gone. My fricassee grows cold. 13! Where are you hiding, damn it? Can you take directions, Pawindar? You wastelanders have failed me many times before. Never mind. I can't expect a truthful answer, but it just so happens that there is a matter that could benefit from the attention of one with your rough, skills. A package of mine is overdue. Need is overstating it. I simply require an odd assortment of spare parts to fuel my experiments, and will pay handsomely for their conveyance. Something about this corrupt world nurtures the greed in your kind, Pawindar. Until recently, I had a convivial relationship with my supplier. They provided a fresh and steady supply of the materials I require, and my payment was similarly unfaltering. They are demanding 5 times as much, but how did you know? They seemed very professional in their way, but now they hold my package for ransom. It is an outrage. You will find the robbers in the Jabal Efreet. I will amend the contract with the exact coordinates.
Tá, o cara tem... Essa é moldador de carne. Quer dizer, ele muda... a gente lida com uma aparência com ele.
Greetings to you. Pay no attention to the...
A kitten wanders in from the dark, lost and afraid. I like to think that Fenring has good taste in his acquisitions. But you... You look like a problem to me. Solve problems? That's one way to look at it. We all do the dirty work of Count Fenring. Even my father bends his thick neck when Fenring calls. What Fenring has in mind won't compromise your loyalties. It might test the edges of your morality, but the good Duke is already doing that. Oh, not me, kitten. This is Fenring's show. He wants you to do a little wet work. Assassination. Straight from the handbook. Educational and thrilling. Oh, it's a boring old book from almost 10,000 years ago. A list of ways to kill people, and the weapons you can use under the Great Convention. Oh, his instructions were very specific, kitten. You're going to learn the how and why of the Assassin's Handbook. Ready to get to work? I have 2 names to whisper to you, kitten. The Glutton and the Paranoid. Which do you want to hear about? It was inevitable that with the Fremen gone, someone would seize upon the threads of their mysticism. A new cult has been born in the Haga Basin. They call themselves the Masquerade. A bunch of worm worshippers haunting the ruins of an old power station. And their leader? A prophet. No one has ever seen her in the flesh, but her Solido projection preaches to her faithful every day. Her inner chamber is guarded by 5 pentashields. The access keys for each shield are carried by 4 of her most fervent followers, except for the 5th key. That she keeps with her at all times. A worthy thought, kitten, but no. She never leaves her place of contemplation. Instead, use the shield dissembler to get through the final door. A dissembler takes time and patience to use. They cannot be used against personal shields. They take minutes to align with pentashields. If you are caught, you do not know me. You have never heard the name Fenring. Will you find our paranoid cult leader, kitten? Then go, kitten. Show them your claws.
Tá, então a gente pegou. Vamos arrumar um jeito de voltar. Vamos voltar. O bom do voltar é que na hora que eu boto
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. The basin is a pretty big place. Could you narrow it down a little? Mir's place? Yeah, I know it. Scavenger territory. Gonna cost you a few solari. Thopter's always warmed up.
Eu acho que eu peguei pro mesmo lugar que eu tava. Interessante legal se eu tivesse posto. A gente Vamos que no final estamos trabalhando pro Império, né? Não, eu peguei o... Ih, tudo do lado errado. Eu tô no velho. Tinha que ter pego pra cá. Aqui, ó. Que é onde que tá a minha... Ter pego pra bigorna. Nossa, alguém largou o negócio tudo detonado. Nossa, a primeira base era bem aqui. Olha lá, alguém fez num lugar parecido. Mas consigo ir pra...
Back again, like the sour tang of rancid wine. I can teach you no more. Arakeen may have a seasoned trooper or two willing to take you on.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Where do you want to go? Atreides and their war levies. Look, I can get you there, but I want to... Alright, suit yourself. Music to my ears. The basin is a pretty big... I never miss the... Let's move.
Vamos para bigorna. Deixa eu abrir o mapa aqui. Os locais que a gente tem que ir estão todos aqui. Primeiro eu vou voltar pra base. Dali a gente vê o que a gente faz. Podia liberar esse bug, né? Não consegue pegar. O veículo de... no fundo o veículo de alguém. Só que a pessoa largou literalmente o veículo aqui. Nossa. Até ele aparecer, já era. Ó, tá vendo? Ele tá perto. Ó, tem ela aqui. Eu não quero saber dela não, vamos passar reto. Eu vou até aquela base dali. A gente precisa coletar. Precisa coletar metal, isso sim. Como minha mochila tá cheia? Eu peguei. Deixa eu só reparar isso aqui, eu volto lá pro... Eu volto pra minha base. Vamos ver aqui, eu preciso de granito. Aqui eu sei que é uma área rica em granito.
There's someone here. Enemy foul.
I see someone. Eyes on enemy.
Reveal yourself.
Gente, eu tô rodando aqui, nem ninguém que eu me despedi e não. A gente tá próxima, gente.